early as 50 to 60 years ago, this was a bustling town of about 25,000, with trams running up and down the main streets, and it was quite a busy place. I'm quite sure this railway lodge, which is one of the original buildings, has seen a lot of happy times. This, in fact, is their site in Ocean Reef, and we're now looking out to sea, standing on what is in fact where the spot where the house will be built. Our car, as you can see, is in the foreground there, and at this stage there are virtually no houses within view as we look down the road towards the sea. As you will see in later shots, the estate rapidly grows. Here you see Frank taking a shot of me taking a shot with Adam coming across the road to see me. Adam was very happy to be able to come up here because there was so much ground for him to run around on. That was our plot 301, which finally was to become number 19, Mooring Crescent. As you can see, the roads of these estates are all fully tarmacked and completed before the housing starts. Now here you see me pacing out with Mavis so that we can begin to form some idea of just how our house is going to sit on this plot. Adam once again is with us. As you can see, it's another lovely day with a clear blue sky, the sea a deep blue, and it is this view of the sea that we are so looking forward to having from our front windows as the time goes by. This is Mavis, sat at the top of the hill which is just behind where we're going to live, and it has a commanding view. In fact, one can see right down to the city itself and see the tall buildings of the city, and also Fremantle. This in fact is our block of land seen from that hill, and I'm so sorry, not seen from the hill, but this is the day that the man came with the compactor to compact the sand to make it sufficiently strong to be built upon. These machines just plough their way backwards and forwards, hammering the sand down until it becomes almost rock hard. Not quite such a nice day today, a few clouds, but I'm quite sure the man working the machine will be very glad of it. Mavis looking on. Here we have the builder's name board, and now already we have the concrete pad laid. Mavis inspecting it for square and for level, I presume. Oh yes, over there, darling, yes. Oh, very good. Yes, well, you can see the reinforcing that goes in with the concrete. So we really feel we're making progress. Well, now we're right on to Christmas of 1982, and this year the two bricklayers, Mavis just saying goodbye to them before we go off to see Melanie for Christmas. The house, as you can see, already in a good state of advancement. And now we are back from our Christmas holidays in Canberra, and my goodness, the roof is on, the tiles are on. How wonderful it all looks. I'm not sure whose vehicle that is there, but it's one of the internal workmen, obviously still doing some bits and pieces inside, but it really does begin to look exciting now. That's the old toilet which was constantly blown over, which was supposed to be for the men, but I think at this stage now we have in fact got toilets all working indoors, so no need for that anymore. And there we see a shot of Bonnie and Richard's house. We didn't know Bonnie and Richard at that stage. Now Mavis is on the front of our site, clearing up some of the rubbish which the builders seem to invariably leave behind. I think they leave it there in the hope the wind is going to blow it onto somebody else's site. They do, of course, come and clear it up finally with a bulldozer and a big lorry. But in the meantime, we felt that the place looked untidy and we wanted to see it tidied up a wee bit, so Mavis got busy.
That's gone pretty well. Yeah, a little bit difficult down here.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Getting around the corners. Yeah.
No, especially those bend down here, you know.
Yeah.
Of course, our south are pretty big and
Yeah.
you always got to cut the wood around it, see.
That's it.
But the things, oh, they had to pay for it. You know, if you make an appointment with people and,
A nice shot of our floor tiler and his wife. He was in fact Dutch, and his wife merely came along for a day out. It happened to be a nice day at the time. He was quite a happy gent. Now we go down to Frank's home, and here we see Ben at his very early stages of beginning to walk. Frank busy with the mower. We did of course live with Diana and Frank for a few months when we first came over, before going into a flat basically. Oh, now here we see the family. Adam, Ben, Diana. Oh, I say, now we are really getting into things, aren't we? Here's Ben walking without any aid at all, thoroughly enjoying every moment, never mind the fall downs. I say, isn't he doing well? A little bit of film that will always be treasured at Ben's first steps. I think in fact he had only been walking barely a couple of days when this was taken, so it was all very new to him, and he was quite excited about it all. Yeah. Lovely. That's a good fella. It's looking very good, Ken.
Ah! Well, we're getting a permanent record of it all, are we?
Yes, oh yes.
Ah. I hope this is not being made a film of how to do barbecue.
A training film for all.
Oh, dear.
Just stick one of these on. Nobody wants
Yeah,
to try.
right. Yeah. They didn't want to Yeah, it's strange actually.
I can't unfortunately show you the results of this
Oh, but that won't bother me one little bit.
until after we move into our house.
When we get our house,
The
Wine?
no.
Sure.
coffee.
Mother?
What's that? Sorry?
Oh, that's good. Adam, no chocolate, that's something there.
Some people were moving out. We bought from them 2 hoses, a wheelbarrow,
microphone.
I've been working here a while now. I say, welcome, welcome.
Welcome. Actually, it looks quite rude. And he's already eaten a Vegemite sandwich.
All right, Mel. What you got on your right?
This is sausage,
Yeah.
and that was
Is it a carrot?
Welshman, Whiteman, Adelaide, and the Irish like this stew. But you just can't keep them up. This was the big margarine, the bread was gone up. It's the morning, was the morning, got the air.
How high can you two go? How high can you go, Candace?
Are you doing it, Annie?
Talk, tell me.
This high, that high, any high.
Ah.
Forward. Yes, we've got to have some hardwood now just to get it burning fairly hot, but slowly.
What's on the menu for tonight?
Oh, we're having sausages and what are they? Lamb
Lamb chops.
chop, mushrooms, bacon, fried onions, and fried potatoes. With some honey sauce for the chop. Just the usual.
Oh, very good.
I can't remember, I sang the song earlier.
Waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda, waltzing Matilda. Are they just inside the lawn? Why are we waiting? Why are we waiting?
All look at the camera. We've all got to look at the camera. Come on, look at the camera, Candy. Come over here, bitch. Right, there we are. It is. Come on. Come on, Adam. I was saying to him before, you were going to speak there. You want to go in and go, well, no, there's never
Onion. Another sausage. Well, you eat that and another sausage, right?
There's some bread
Yeah,
there
but
as
it's
well.
hot. You know what I'm saying?
Nice camera.
Where would I like to sit? I'm sure. Hello then, everybody. Where's the wine?
There. There's some
fine.
glasses.
Lovely. Room here.
Adam, enjoying your supper?
Yes, he's going to sit next to you.
Thank you.
Tell Pappy Daddy's going to sit next to you.
Anybody else for a glass of wine?
Tell Pappy.
Maybe?
Yes.
He's filming you, isn't he? What are you doing? Yeah. Did you see under the water? Not bad. Wait, you pouring still. No. It's more swimmable than that. I might see it doesn't go on. Come on, you get it. Action.
Right, go on.
Remember the one we did tomorrow?
Yeah, throw them right away.
Marina, you have a go.
Hey, Rosie, you have a go.
Yeah, Marina, you have a go.
know where the camera is?
On the chair or
Yeah, it's historical buildings.
the way they like to, but they're so nice.
I can't stand here like this forever. That's the right one, you see. That's what it's all about.
The worker.
And the worker and the lazy
Bang
one.
your
Yeah, cheers. Yeah.
You have been working hard.
Cheers.
Cheers. That's very nice one.
What would you like? Sausages? Hamburgers? Chops?